The Home Studio Show is back, and in this episode, I'm looking at Roland Zenbeats 2.0, IK Multimedia Mixbox, Loopcould 5.2 update. I've got free plugins and more plugins. I'm Zane, and the Home Studio Show is all about audio tech news and reviews to help you find new tools for your home studio. And just so you know, links and time codes for everything mentioned in this episode are down in the description. So check down there if you want to get some more info on any of it. Now, if you're new to the Home Studio Show, this is how it flows. I first get into some audio tech news, then I look at a couple of plugins, and then after that, I look at a couple of free plugins, and I do audio tests for all of the little plugin reviews that I do. So first up in audio tech news this week is the release of Roland Zenbeats 2.0. Zenbeats is a free digital audio workstation that works across pretty much any platform, so you can start a project on your computer and then continue editing it or working on it on your phone or tablet. And the workflow can be similar to Ableton Session View if that's something you're interested in, but you also get a nice step sequencer to work with too. New in Zenbeats 2.0 is the ZC1 synth, or as we call it here in Canada, the ZC1, and this is a new synth plugin. In the free version of Zenbeats, the ZC1 has 60 presets, and these cover a wide range of sounds from acoustic and electronic to ethnic instruments. And you can also upgrade to a paid version of Zenbeats, which will unlock more presets and sounds. There's even more new stuff in Zenbeats 2.0, like an updated integrated store. Check the link in the description for more information. Next up in audio tech news is the release of IK Multimedia's Mixbox. And this is a virtual rack plugin emulating a 500 series rack. At the time of release, it comes with 70 studio processors that are taken from IK Multimedia's T-Racks, Amplitube, and Sample Tank. Plus, it also has some new reverb algorithms too. All of these processors are packed into a convenient channel strip layout that can be used as a plugin in your DAW, or you can use it in standalone mode too. So not only can you save settings on the individual processors, but you can save your entire channel strip, so it can be super easy to bring up your effects chain in other projects. IK Multimedia's Mixbox is available at an introductory price of $199, but it will go up to $299 later on. So if you want to see all of the processors that come with it, or get even more information on IK Multimedia's Mixbox, check the link in the description. Up next in audio tech news is Loopmaster's Loopcould has been updated to version 5.2. Loopcoud is a free program that allows you to easily create a loop and sample database, so you have easy access to all of your sounds and you can search for them based on many different things like BPM, key, instrument, and things like that. Plus, you can start to build a song right in the program, and you can drag that over into your DAW. It will also sync with your DAW too. Plus, you have access to their huge store with a ton of new sounds, and I think you get 5 free sounds every day. They do have membership options available to you, so if you're really serious about making music with loops and samples, you may want to invest in that and unlock way more sounds. I think you have to sign up with a free trial now, and then once that trial runs out, you can continue using the program for free, or you can keep your membership alive and continue getting a ton of great sounds for your music productions. So, what's new with Loopcoud 5.2? Well, it allows you to search your database a lot quicker, and it will auto-tag your sounds. So if you have a large collection of samples on your computer, you can set Loopcoud to search it, and it will automatically organize everything for you so you can easily find it later based on your search criteria. If you're upgrading to Loopcoud 5.2, from a different version, it's going to make a backup of your current database, and then it's going to recreate it in the new database format. There are some smaller updates in this version, and if you want to check out some more info on this great music making tool, check the link below. Next up in audio tech news is the release of WA Production Fundamental Bass plugin. This plugin gives you a quick way to tighten up the dynamics of your low end and keep the snap and sparkle of mids and highs. Fundamental Bass splits audio into high and low modules for independent processing. Mixing bass this way ensures that the low end is smoothly compressed without losing the excitement of mid and high frequency dynamics. They say it comes with many factory presets, so you should be able to find a suitable starting point and then take it from there. If you're looking for some help balancing your bass in the mix, WA Production Fundamental Bass might be for you. Alright, so coming up next, I have a couple of plugins worth checking out, and then of course after that, the free plugins of the week. But before we get into any of that, I just want to ask if you're enjoying this video so far and getting some value out of it, can you please give it a thumbs up? It really helps my channel out, and I appreciate it so much. So now, the first plugin worth checking out this week is iZotope Ozone Elements 9. Ozone is a mastering plugin that can help small independent musicians like me get a more polished, mastered sound. Ozone Elements gives you some of the basics of the full Ozone 9 standard plugin, and it also costs a small fraction compared to the full plugin. You get the equalizer module, which has analog and mid-side modes. You also get the imager, so you can easily add or take away width from your mixes. And then you get the maximizer to add the finishing touches. Plus, you also get the Master Assistant that listens to your track and automatically adjusts the master settings for you. You may need to adjust some things after, like the imager, but this can really get you in the ballpark. iZotope Ozone Elements 9 is available on Windows and Mac, so let's try out that Master Assistant right now. The next plugin worth checking out this week is Toontrack EZBass. This is a bass guitar plugin that's pretty huge, like huge in sound and huge in options. If you want a realistic bass guitar player and you don't know one, or you don't have a bass guitar, this plugin is for you. It features 2 bass guitars, one modern and one vintage, and it comes with bass MIDI for a wide variety of music styles, and of course you can edit these MIDIs to better fit your song. You can take a drum or keyboard MIDI clip and have EZBass automatically generate a bass line that fits. Or if you have an audio bass track that you want to become a MIDI track, it can handle that too. It's extremely versatile and is capable of much more. You can get Toontrack EZBass on Windows and Mac, so let's give it a listen right now. Alright, it's now time for the free plugins of the week, and first up this week is Nils K1V from Nils Schneider. This is a Rompler plugin that's an accurate emulation of the Kawai K1 synth from 1988. It includes 768 presets with search capabilities, and you get the original factory presets plus all of the ROM cards. All of the presets can be edited so you can dial in your own custom sounds, and you can create entire songs using just this synth. It has some amazing 80s sounds in it, and if that's something you're into and looking for, you can get Nils K1V on Mac, Windows, and Linux. Let's give it a listen. The next free plugin of the week is Hanon B70 from Lost in 70s. This is an emulation of the classic Hammond B3 organ. It's based on an emulation of 91 tone wheels, which rotate permanently, giving you natural key clicks and fairly simple synthesis. The Leslie is composed of its tube preamp, its tube power amp, and the emulation of 2 rotors, as well as the first reflections on the body. You can get it on Mac and Windows. And if you want even more free VST plugins, click up here, or click down here to see what YouTube recommends. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Simple Green Tech and the Home Studio Show, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.